Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I have brought this very beautiful pattern for you. You can use this pattern in any ladies cardigan, gents sweaters, baby blankets, shawls, caps. For this pattern I have used designer cast on and reversible ribbing. From backside our pattern will look like this. For this pattern we need to cast on multiple of 4 stitches plus 2 stitches for border, and this is of 8 rows repeat pattern. For demonstration I have taken 14 stitches. For this pattern we have to knit first and third row with all knit stitches. This is our base row. Knit all stitches and then second row, purl all stitches, slip edge stitch and then purl all stitches. Similarly, knit third row with all knit stitches and fourth row with all purl stitches. After 4 rows of base, our pattern begins. This is our first row, slip edge stitch and then loop stitch after 2 stitches below fourth row, and then knit 4 stitches, pick up one more loop stitch from same place, this is our first repeat pattern. Now second repeat, again loop stitch after 2 stitches and below fourth row, and then knit 4 stitches, one, 2, 3 and 4. Now pick up one more loop stitch from previous gap of loop stitch like this. Now third repeat, loop stitch after 2 stitches and below fourth row, pick up loop stitch below fourth row, then knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pick up one more loop stitch from gap of previous loop stitch. Here we have completed our third repeat pattern. Now purl last edge stitch. This is our first row. Now second row, purl all stitches. Only one thing you have to remember, that slip all loop stitches without knitting, slip edge stitch and then yarn in front and slip loop stitch, and then purl 4 stitches, again yarn in front and slip, loop stitch, knitwise, and then slip second stitch purlwise. Now purl next 4 stitches. Now third repeat, slip, loop stitch, then slip another loop stitch and then purl 4 stitches. Slip loop stitch knitwise and then purl last edge stitch. This is our second row. Now third row from right side, slip edge stitch and then slip 1 stitch below loop stitch like this and then place on left needle and knit that stitch. Now knit 2 stitches. Now this time slip loop stitch over knit stitch and then knit 1 stitch. Again second repeat, knit stitch below loop stitch, place on left needle and knit that stitch, then knit 2 stitches and then slip loop stitch over knit stitch and now knit same stitch. Now third repeat, knit stitch below loop stitch and then knit 2 stitches. Now pass loop stitch over knit stitch and then knit 1 stitch and purl last edge stitch. This is our third row. Now fourth row from wrong side, slip edge stitch and then purl all stitches, purl all stitches till the end of the row. Purl last edge stitch. This is our fourth row. Now fifth row, slip edge stitch and then knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now repeat pattern, loop stitch after 2 stitches below fourth row and then knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. One more loop stitch from previous loop stitch gap. Now second repeat, loop stitch after 2 stitches below fourth row and then knit 4 stitches. Again loop stitch in previous loop stitch gap and then knit 2 stitches, one and 2, and now purl last edge stitch. This is our 5th row. Now 6th row from wrong side, slip edge stitch and then purl all stitches, slip all loop stitches with yarn in front, loop stitch, slip loop stitch like this and then purl 4 stitches, now yarn in front and slip, loop stitch knitwise and second purlwise. Again purl 4 stitches, yarn in front and slip, loop stitch knitwise. Now purl last 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then purl last edge stitch. This is our 6th row. Now 7th row from right side, slip edge stitch and then knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now repeat pattern, slip 1 stitch below loop stitch, like this, and then place on left needle and knit it. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. This time slip loop stitch over knit stitch and then knit same stitch. Now second repeat, slip 1 stitch below loop stitch, like this, and then place on left needle and knit same stitch. Now knit 2 stitches and then slip loop stitch over knit stitch and then knit same stitch. Now knit last 2 stitches and purl edge stitch. This is our 7th row. Now 8th row from wrong side, slip edge stitch, slip edge stitch, and then purl all stitches, till the end of the row. This is our 8th row and also last row of our pattern. Repeat these 8 rows until you reach your desired length. After few repeats, our pattern will look like this. If you like my video, then please like and share it, and if you are watching my video for the first time, then please subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of my upcoming videos. So friends, meet you soon in my next video. Till then, bye friends. Bye bye. See you.